Dara, you yourself and Transport for Ireland have great news. Only announced last week that there is going to be a big improvement to the local bus service, albeit just in one area at the moment and on a trial basis. Can you tell our listeners, Dara, most of whom live in Dublin, more about this news, the Anseo app, and the background to this story?
Well, Darren, working with my colleague Minister Dara O'Brien, we fund Local Link, which is a local bus service in rural areas. So for your listeners, they're used to Dublin Bus and various other bus companies. They can get around their area, get in and out of town. We do not have that kind of service in rural Ireland. Local Link is a community-led service that runs to a timetable, nothing as extensive as Dublin Bus. And when that doesn't run, you have to depend on taxis if you haven't got a car. And obviously, in rural areas, Darren, to get to the doctor, to get to shopping, there's a lot greater pressures on people. So with Transport for Ireland, TFI, Minister O'Brien and myself are looking at an app called TFI Anseo. So you download the TFI Anseo app, and we're running it on a pilot base, initially on Achill Island and on the Curran Peninsula in Mayo, where people will be able to download the app, or for those who don't have access to an app, they'll be able to ring an office and book their transport with up to 2 hours' notice to bring them somewhere else on the island or on the peninsula. So that could be 7 days a week between 9 and 5. They pay a fare, and the bus will come and collect them at their house, bring them to the doctor, bring them to the shop, bring them, most importantly, Darren, bring them to community events that they currently cannot get to. So that might be to bingo, might be to a lunch, might be to a social club. We have a major problem in rural Ireland with isolation, and this gives people a chance to get out and about and to use the facilities. So initially, it's a pilot for 1 year. It'll run between 9 and 5. We started the pilot 2 weeks ago, and so far, getting a very, very good reaction. Well, Darren, a governor Macolaki and Dara O'Brien, agus the TFI, Shishin Umper Aaron, Tomijikar App Nua, Shishin TFI Anseo. Agus the Calleary Tuha, Nishe Kosu, La Balio Clear, La Kahar Balio Clear, in the will. Bosa clear ag Jenna Von job. Kahi to follow lahai lahai umper kahi Neil Nina busna and a service busna atá imalia clear on the country to her. So Thomas Nish a curtia fine shaw because I go such an option by to an on usage local link August Erdo ag con ag chakodi dohak con two of Orange, August a Torska di Bader, Crinu Laish, Crinu Shapel, Gron Shopadoruk, no Bader Gadi Loan, no Bader con Quidju Lacara. I Balak Knockwil to an on again Pinta Shaw, Maria Bader Knockwil Coragat, August Knockwil Desh August Hostel off the ha. August it's Pilo Day, ish game Pilo Day, La High Blean, August Tosher Shulanish, La Kaiki, August so no tadini on solstelation on Pilo de Compincha shot. August by Shake Lanage la high Blean, August Tration Blean Shin Tosulagum, Germimiton on Cockta out of Massel Pilo, August Con Germimiton on Skem in a Brescia Cur, he two headed sitter. A Compincha shot, Darren Tosher Ilanakla, August on Peninsula Curran and Akila Ilanakla, August some winter na haka in on a so shock law. Got shotgun either a knee, some margin, agus a quick, some Ternona, agus Mardorshme, Kundol, Aino Journalon. So Tosha on Toviduct, Bader Knockwilche row, not near no throw war here, the high mitcher of Haclea, Usoj, good deep bus of Haclea, Och in Och Knockwil bus of Haclea, agus Knockwil service cost of the bus of Haclea, it's Rod Moore, it's Rod Toviduct.